Okay, welcome to my video. We just crossed US 1 on Summerland Key and we're heading towards Cudjoe Key. I'm trying out some new settings on my video. This will be 60 frames per second and a wider than normal view. Usually I have it set on lineal, but we're gonna try a wide view just to see what happens. I know it's windy today and I got my wind buffer on. I'm only gonna film things of interest along this bike path. We just passed Moat Marine Laboratory, so that was interest. This is Boy Scout camp on the left. I guess that's interesting too. But in here, this is the Kemp Channel Fishing Bridge parking area. You cannot have RVs, trailers, or oversized vehicles in here unless you're asking for a ticket. And people fish here every day. We'll go see if they're catching any fish. It's a nice day. I've been flying my drone down here, so you've been following my channel. We'll see if anybody catches a fish. Howdy. You can ride a lot on US 1 with some really good scenery. And most of the time not be on the highway, which to me is a good thing. You see a lot of people riding the roads, but I tend to not do that. Howdy. Okay. I guess that'll be the first interesting thing that we found. We'll be back with the next clip later. Okay, we just crossed Kemp Channel. We're at mile marker 23. And I'm gonna show you where a lot of people like to stay when they come to the Florida Keys, because they allow daily and weekly and monthly rentals down here at this place called Venture Out. So we're gonna turn left on the bike path on Spanish Main Drive. This is Spanish Main Drive. And Venture Out is down here. I thought school was out, but evidently we got a school bus. So anyhow, as I was saying, down here, sometimes it's hard to find lodging, but Venture Out has some pretty cool condos. They're everything from small trailers with Florida rooms, bare lots for RVs, up to $1 million stilt houses. Everyone's a single family housing owned by one person, and like I said, they do allow daily, weekly, or monthly rentals, and according to the time of year they adjust the pricing. This is the start of Venture Out here. Howdy.
Howdy guys.
turn the camera over, I guess, so you can see what I'm talking about. So there you go. There's trailers. There's stilt houses. They have comfort stations, laundromat, general store, marina. They have a lot of rules. I've owned a couple condos in there, and I do not own one at the moment. And honestly, I have no plans to own one again. That doesn't mean somebody else wouldn't want to. They're easy to find. They got the tallest flagpole around. They're stuck up and won't let me ride my bike in there. Used to be allowed to walk or bike in there, but in the great wisdom of this venture out establishment, they no longer let bikes in here. I'll show you where to turn, but I'm not going in. There's venture out. It's kind of a cool place. And then over here where Crystal's going is the realty office. If you want more information about this place, there's the info, waterfrontkeys.com. And that pretty well concludes this segment of my video. Take a picture of the listings and add it to the video. Hey, we're on Cudjoe Key waiting to cross, and it is now time to cross. We're going back to the bike path. There was a couple interesting things at this corner. We're at the corner of Cutthroat Drive and US 1, just about mile marker 23. There's a really good restaurant down here. I'll show it to you. It's called the Square Grouper. There it is. Square Grouper Raw Bar and Lounge. They rename it the Lounge every year, I guess. It's a dumb tradition. It's called My New Joint right now. It was called something else last year, like 420 Lounge or something like that. Oh, it's always the Square Grouper. And then there's some serious bumps here that I'm going to slow down for. Howdy. How are you?
Good.
And this is the bike path on the north side of US 1, and it's also the Gulf side, because the Atlantic's on the south and the Gulf is on the north. There's not a whole lot to see here. I think what I'll do is kill the video and we'll start it again down by Blimp Road. Howdy. That's probably the next exciting thing. This little section here goes underwater when there's a king tide and the wind's blowing from the north. This will be a place to get salt water all over your bicycle rims. It's much more fun riding on the bike path than it is riding on US 1. Suffice to say, it's probably a whole lot safer too, because everybody coming down US 1 to the Keys is usually sightseeing and not paying attention to driving like they should. Whatever. Okay, I'll catch up with you at the next point of interest. Have a great day. Okay, we've traveled on down to the end of the path here on State Road 4A. This is old US 1. We're at roughly mile marker 21. It's gonna be 20. And here's where we gotta cross the road. That's always fun. Oh, looks like we're gonna make it after the white truck. Go, 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 go. And a go, and a go, and a go, go, go. We're on the south side of US 1 now. That worked out amazingly well because there's been a lot of traffic. So the points of interest down here, we're going to be crossing the Bow Channel Bridge. Off to our left is a subdivision called Cudjoe Gardens, and it's got some really nice houses in there. I've been planning a drone flight around the perimeter, just haven't got around to it yet. I want a sunny day when the wind's not huffing like it is today. What else is kind of funny, when it's not windy, you wind up seeing a lot. I don't know. Oh, we got a helicopter spraying. That might be a thing of interest. As long as he don't spray me with mosquito killer. Okay, there goes an iguana. I don't know if you caught him. But as I was saying, till that helicopter interrupted me, usually on non-windy days, you'll see giant iguanas around here. But they don't like people at all. So I don't think they can hear them as well on a windy day. Here's Bow Channel. I'm gonna look to the left and see where this helicopter went. There he is over there. Anything biting?
Nope.
Boy, that helicopter's a nutcase, ain't he?
Well, they did this side of the island. Now they're doing this side of the island, like a grid search.
Oh, I thought he was spraying for mosquitoes.
Yeah.
You think they're looking for something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too windy to spray.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Yeah, they're looking, but I mean that's thick over there. You ain't gonna see nothing of that.
Not too much. Nah, I've been all through there.
We rode our bikes down through there to that old burnout bridge.
Okay, so he's looking for something.
Probably Haitians.
As long as he don't hit the power lines and knock them down, I'd be real happy about that. Especially while we're here.
It'd be quite the spectacle.
Yeah.
I don't have any idea what he's doing. Dude's crazy. That's what he is. I still swear it's... I don't know what he'd be doing.
They're looking for Haitians. They're probably got a sighting and the guy got blown in and can't find him.
I'll be darned. Well, maybe we'll find him. I got my phone. We can call him in. This is the southernmost KOA. It's actually a pretty cool campground. And they don't mind a bit if you go in there. So maybe we'll cruise through there a little bit. I don't know. We got about 100 videos of that. Hoping maybe somebody'd catch a fish. Oh no.
You seen it? It's upside down.
Okay. Here we are at Sugarloaf Key. Mile marker 20. One thing I can tell you, if you happen to stay down here in your camper and you go to the Sugarloaf KOA or the, can't think of the name of the other one, is down here too, Sun Outdoors on Sugarloaf. One nice thing you got, if you don't want to drive to town, you can walk out here to the bus stop, and if you don't like cooking, there's a restaurant at the KOA, and there's a restaurant over here at Mangrove Mama's. This guy's going camping. We're going across. I'll show you where Sun Outdoors is. It's right down here. See the sign? Luxury Waterfront Resort. And it is fairly luxurious on Johnson Road. So we turn left on Johnson Road. Sun Outdoors. Be sure to check out my Sun Outdoors video, because I flew my drone all the way around the perimeter, and it really highlights how cool this place is. I actually liked it more when it wasn't quite so luxurious, but that's the way things go. Tide's kind of high right now. What else I can tell you too is when there's king tides and full moons, this road can get covered with water, and it's not fresh water, it is salt water. See what the sign says. Man, I'm surprised they're not full. Maybe spring break is almost over. Okay, time to whip a U-turn. Whip it. Nice tiki hut. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the video. Okay, there's one other thing worth mentioning here, and I'll show it to you. Okay, just past the KOA, there's a biking trail that goes out into the wilderness here. It's not real super smooth, but if it hasn't been raining, it's kind of a fun ride. It goes out there a few miles, and you wind up at the old Burt Bridge. Sometimes we go down there. I just thought I'd add it to this video because it is a cool place to visit. Tarpon Creek is at the very end of this trail, and you definitely have to swim across if you want to cross it. I've never crossed it, but I've been to it from both sides because there's a bike path on Sugarloaf that'll bring you to the other side. So like I said, this says road closed, yada yada. But it's actually a bike path, and I'm not gonna go down there because it rained. But it's a cool ride. You think it's cool down there?
Yeah, as long as you don't hit mud holes.
Okay, and there's mud now, so we're gonna kill the video. Okay, we just left the KOA. I want to show you where you're at. Mile marker 20 is right there. 2-0. I hope my wind reduction is working, but I'm sure that it's quite evident. I said it before, I'll say it again. I got a bunch of videos of Bo Channel. If you want to see it from the air instead of the bike, look me up. Bo Channel or Southernmost KOA. See if anybody's catching a fish. Howdy. Oh, it's windy out here. Pelican, and I'll tell you a little secret. His beak can hold more than his belly can. Okay, we'll turn off the wind tunnel until we find the next thing to film. Here goes another. We're on Cudjoe Key. Cudjoe. Oh, there's a lizard. Let's see if he stays there long enough for us to get some film of him. He's not a very big one. Oh, he already seen us. And he left. See you in a bit. Okay, here's another interesting part of our journey. We're roughly mile 22-ish. And there's Blimp Road, and it's 2 miles long. There's a kayak / boat ramp at the end, and there's a blimp flying in the sky. Some kind of a surveillance blimp. After these 2 trucks go by, I'm gonna whip a U-turn and keep heading back towards Summerland. Howdy. There's my garbage man. Okay, I'm whipping a Yui. Go look at some airplanes or something. Speed limit's 30 on this road, so it's a good biking road. No drone flying down there. It's prohibited. The feds will come and get you if you try it, so don't even try it. I'll probably turn this on again in a couple miles when we cross the highway. Okay, we're at mile marker 24. And it looks like we'll be able to cross up here, but we'll see. The only reason I turned that on, I want you to see the mile marker. Because here's our crossing. And of course, I'm gonna get to wait. And there's a long string of cars. Huh? I mean, train from Hades. Here comes that helicopter again. Right up the highway. Crystal. Okay, we're gonna wait it out. The only thing that sucks, we gotta do it one more time. Tiny little spot here, and that ain't gonna help. Okay, we got a little opening coming there. Not much of one.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go, go.
Oh, this guy's waiting. Bless his heart. Thank you. I'm going in front of this silver. Thank you.
These guys come up.
That was nice of that guy. Okay. Now we're on Summerland Key, the Atlantic side of US 1. There's a lot of nice places to ride on this island, both sides. There was a cool bird. You've got Niles Road up here, which also goes to the Niles kayak launch. You've got Summerland Key Cove, which is just a bunch of houses. You've got West Shore Drive and East Shore Drive in the airport, which is where we're heading. And then the next crossing with the crosswalk would be up by the Niles Channel Bridge. Usually traffic isn't so bad, but lately it's been crazy from spring breakers, I guess. But it seems like a couple of the worst times to try to want to cross the road is at around 3 o'clock. I don't know what happens, but it starts being pretty busy from about 3 o'clock on. And then 5 o'clock's a dandy also. Any other time of the day, it's not too bad, I guess. People don't have to stop at them crosswalks, but they get used to stopping for the ones with the lights that are in Key West. I think they got one in Marathon now. So a lot of times, if you're waiting there, a car will come to a complete stop in one direction, and the other direction won't do nothing but keep on going. We're going to be back out in the wind here. So I think next thing I'll turn on the camera again at the airport. This is our little hardware store. Summerland Key Ace Hardware. Okay, we just crossed US 1 at East Shore Drive. We're on the bike path. There's my bird. Hello, bird. There's an osprey on top of this telephone pole. He's there every year. Hey, bird, what's the word? A lot of times he chirps at you. He's a friendly bird on occasion. Okay. So we're on East Shore Drive. And if you follow it down, it turns into ocean. Then you can come back up West Shore Drive. And there's also Airport Drive. I can't remember if it's east and west. I think it's east and west. A lot of construction going on right here. I'll probably be nosy and get my drone out one of these days and circle around. Not much traffic in here. This is Summerland Key on the south side of the highway. Same key as the airport. You turn right in there. You might see a key deer once in a blue moon. The bird standing on top of the dude's Jeep. Went to an open house down here one day. Want to say it was a mere 5.4 million or something. It was kind of fun anyway. Here it is right here. A Better Homes and Gardens destinations. You can text them for more info. Okay. That says East Shore Drive, which seems kind of silly. That we came down East Shore Drive. You gotta read this sign. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is West Shore Drive. I guess them signs lead you to East Shore. But anyhow, over on this little section, the three main streets are East Shore, West Shore, Airport, North and South, I believe, and Ocean. We're almost to Airport, so I'm just gonna let the camera run. What is that? Oh, a piece of wood. Thought it was a bike rack. We just heard an airplane take off. Oh, hangar door's moving. Oh, there's my mother.
Yeah, she cried at
I gotta take this call. Okay, we're at the Summerland Key Airport. I hear a jet going by, and it is Airport Drive north and south. So, I think I'll go up Airport Drive south, see what's happening. There's an airport lot for sale if you want to move down here and build a house. Only takes them a year or so to build houses here. Got the Bonanza back in the garage. And what do we got here? B36. My friend Mark could tell you exactly what that airplane is. I think the B36 gives it away. They did?
One of them ones that come up like this, you know?
I see the airport manager has this, what is it, a 46 or a 47 Bonanza. Got it back in his garage. There's all the airplanes. Gas cans. Need any gas cans? Cleaning his fishing poles back there. back in the wind. And that'll be enough of that. We'll film the other side in a moment. Okay, we're on the Summerland Key Airport again with their nice new painted medallion. Kind of cool. I had to do a U-turn to show that to you. Okay, and at SummerlandKeyAirport.com. We're going down the airport. Got the wind kind of behind me today, so I heard one airplane take off today. Okay, looks like a Cherokee 6. Howdy. Guy had a foldable T-top on his boat. I don't believe I ever seen one of them before. Okay, this must be the guy that's out flying. And I talked to this light sport guy the other day. He said there was 15 of them in the United States. Now I got a picture of it. Ooh, there's my favorite float plane. That's a cool plane. The Light Sport Paradise. 917 Zulu Zulu. Okay. Back in the headwind. But that wind's atrocious. I'm doing 20 and it's blowing 20 the opposite direction. There's the crystal. I had to go see my favorite float plane. Okay, that pretty well concludes the Summerland Key expedition. Gonna be back to US 1 momentarily here. I'll let you in on a little secret. There's this place called Dion's Chicken, and it's actually pretty good fried chicken. And they have it at a bunch of different gas stations on the US 1 highway. But this here Circle K right here has Dion's Chicken. I gotta ask my wife something. Hey Crystal, did you get a lottery ticket? All right, we already have our lottery tickets for the big game. Another fantastic place to eat would be the Galley Grill. Best you take your time through here and pay attention. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna film this big fat oops here. Here's what happens when you don't pay attention to your boat. Slot 6. Okay, I took a picture of it too. The dandy boat she is. I'm gonna get one more picture. Okay. That is no small boat. It's like a 36-foot Trojan. Alrighty. Fire up the barbecue grill. And there's people moving everywhere. Gee, nifty. I think we were in downtown Chicago. We're at the end of the airport. Got a grocery store coming up. Murray's Market. It's kind of a cool deli. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna go in Summerland Key Cove. By the Slice of Paradise. I think what I'll do is cut through. Okay, Summerland Cove. And we have a VW. Welcome to Summerland Cove. This is Caribbean Drive. Everything on the left is oceanfront from here. I don't think I ever noticed this house over here. And did you ever notice this house over here? It's two round houses hooked together.
Yeah.
Oh, you seen it? Right here. There's two round houses hooked together. And then over here, there's one round house all by itself. Right here is another roundhouse. White caps in the bay. Okay, there's plenty of wind, so we'll be signing off from Summerland Key, Caribbean Drive.